come. Brittany said, go, go. I'm saying, come. Come on to me. Come on to the kitchen. And welcome, everybody. Welcome back. The chicken has cooked and is resting right now. We need to let every protein, when we cook it, rest. Why? The protein fibers are squeezed. Due to the heat, they're going to relax and they're going to start opening up, and the juices are going to come back to the center of the ingredient. The same reason why we tell you to allow your roast to rest. Now, I had some red onions. I personally love the pungent flavor of the red onions. At the same time, I love the sweetness of any onion. So by caramelizing it or by cooking it at very high heat at the beginning and then reducing the heat, that is exactly what we are creating. Meanwhile, let's start doing everything that we have here. We have a little bit of olives that we're going to chop fine. Why do we want to chop it fine enough? So we can spread it through the entire wrap. A little bit of sun-dried tomato, cut in strips. Again, why? Everything must have a reason. You don't want to chop these because you want to spread them evenly through the wrap. And a little bit of capers that have been blanched in a very hot water for maybe 30 seconds and then removed from the water. So it takes out all that extra salt. Sometimes capers, you try to enjoy them. They're so salty, you really don't want to. Next, look at this beautiful chicken here. We're going to cut against the grain. Chef, how does a chicken have grain? Oh, it does. When you see it, you see the grains are running this way. And we're going to cut against that grain, very thin strips. Why? Again, because we want to give ourselves maybe the whole breast of chicken, but give it in small strips so you don't have to fight it when you're trying to bite on it and eat it. Let's push all of these away, shall we? And I'm going to clean this surface so we can use it for our tortilla. Look at my tortilla is wrapped in a napkin. Why? We want to keep them moist. We don't want to let them dry out. Take the diameter of your tortilla, measure the diameter of your frying pan, and that is your comal, that we call it in Mexico, and that is basically a warming vehicle. We're going to put this tortilla in here and let it warm up. It is crucial to warm up a tortilla, not because it's dramatic. Of course, all food is all about drama and flavor, but if you don't do it, it's going to crack on you. You want to make it pliable by heating it up, taking that water content within the dough and warming up the tortilla, so when you want to wrap it, it's going to wrap beautifully. A quick turn here, and we do the same. The onion is done. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Everything is, I am beautiful, you are beautiful, we are beautiful. Oh God, this is great. Next, our tortilla is warming up. We bring it here. We're gonna take and help of a little bit of mayonnaise in the bottom. Okay, you can be turned off now. And we're going to spread the mayonnaise. Notice how I'm going all the way through. Why? Because again, the bite. Every bite is going to have a little bit of that mayonnaise. And look at the amount. Some Dijon mustard, which is basically wine instead of water, as it's liquid based. Then we're going to take a tomato and we're going to cut it in half. We're going to cut it again in a quarter. And look at this, everybody. We're going to go in the bottom. I hope all of you can see this. We're going to go in the bottom and take this wedge out. And now we're going to take this tomato and cut it into strips. Everything has a reasoning in the kitchen. We're going to put in the chicken. The chicken is what? The first foundation of everything that you do. Then we're going to add the capers and the olives. Then we're going to add the sun-dried tomatoes. Then we're going to add the tomatoes. Then we're going to bring these beautiful onions that have been caramelized, put them on top. And when we come back, you're going to see some magnificent wrap. And I have another chicken, by the way, cooking for you that Nicole did. Not on Wednesday. I mean, she told me how to do it. So why don't you take it away and come back and do this with me? Will you? Don't you dare.
Well, I'll take it away and we'll welcome back.